honey, and rapper-turned music mogul Yo Gotti have quietly gone their separate ways, Brad. They say Angela felt like, honey, she was putting in more effort than she was getting back, honey. Now, they're saying Yo Gotti's schedule was nonstop, studios, business, appearances, and she started y'all feeling like she wasn't a priority. And when a woman don't feel like she's a priority, she needs to leave. And Angela reportedly became frustrated by how much time, honey, he was spending away from home, and concerns began to creep in, especially as the internet rumors started y'all swearing that Gotti was getting a little bit too close with his artist GloRilla. Yeah, and that's where it started,
and
honey.
Of course, he might buy gifts and stuff, but that's what you do for your artists when you appreciate them. They making you money as well.
Yeah, but honey, I'm not blaming Angela, honey, because wherever there's a little smoke, there's some fire. When Angela's not around, and he there, honey, and lonely, think about her.
We're not gonna do that.
So word on the street is Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti are done. Yep, after 3 years together, the romance has allegedly fizzled out. But what's wild is how quiet they've been about it. No messy public fight, no dramatic statements, just silence. But you already know fans caught on fast. The first clue, Angela did not wish Gotti a happy birthday on social media. Not a post, not a story, nothing. And in celeb world, that's loud. Then came the second big sign. They both hit that unfollow button on Instagram. That's when people really started paying attention. You don't unfollow your partner unless something serious went down behind the scenes. And now everyone's trying to piece together what really happened. And the streets are talking. There's been speculation for months that Yo Gotti was creeping around behind Angela's back with some woman, allegedly a nurse. Folks have been whispering that he was moving shady, showing way too much attention to someone else while Angela was out here holding it down. But now the narrative is shifting. Gotti wasn't necessarily caught cheating, but he wasn't treating Angela like she mattered. Allegedly, Gotti was too caught up in his work, too busy stacking money, managing artists, and running his empire to make Angela feel like his queen. She supposedly felt like she was always taking the back seat, like she was just another task on his to-do list. And let's be real, no woman's sticking around for that. And this is where things really start to heat up, because Gotti's name keeps getting linked to GloRilla. Now remember, GloRilla ain't just some random girl. She's signed to his label and is making major waves in the music industry. In fact, the only artist doing better than her on his roster is Moneybagg Yo. But here's the thing, Gotti's been going all out for her. We're talking expensive gifts, special treatment, the whole nine. That's when people started side-eyeing their relationship. Like, is this just business or is something deeper going on? Because from the outside looking in, it was starting to look real personal, and apparently Angela saw it too. And she wasn't having it. She allegedly did not like how close Gotti was getting to GloRilla. The gifts, the praise, the attention, it was just too much. And honestly, when your man is out here splurging on another woman, constantly gassing her up in public and giving her more time than he gives you, yeah, it starts to feel like a slap in the face, especially when you've been loyal and standing by his side. So maybe Angela had enough. Maybe she decided she wasn't gonna play second to anyone, not even to his top artist. Now everyone's watching to see what happens next. But one thing's clear, this breakup is anything but simple. Like I said before, Yo Gotti goes hard for GloRilla. But let's be real, she makes him a whole lot of money, so it's not totally wild that he spoils her like that. In the industry, when your artist is bringing in the bag, you show appreciation. You treat them right. And sometimes that means flashy gifts, big shout outs, and VIP treatment. That's just how the game works. Now, personally, I don't think Gotti and GloRilla are caught up in anything romantic. It's probably all business. But then again, the way he be moving, the way he celebrates her and constantly goes above and beyond, it does make people raise an eyebrow. Like, what's really going on there? So here's the real question. Do you think Angela felt some type of way about all that? Was she low-key jealous of how close Gotti and GloRilla got? Or do you think she was just over how much attention he was giving everybody except her?
But no, he wasn't like hitting me up all the time or nothing like that. Like, we had seen each other previously, went to dinner, like, which is cool, you know what I mean? And then after we hung, like, whenever that was, like 2 years ago almost, like, we just never stopped hanging. And then, like, we was together.
He was together. What was your reaction?
Y'all give me my accent.
Because let's be honest, when your man's always on the move, gifting another woman designer but can't even make time for you, that's a whole problem. Now let's not forget, this ain't the first time Angela and Yo Gotti hit a rough patch. They've broken up before, had some bumps in the road just like most couples, but this time, it's feeling different. People are asking, is this really the final breakup? Or are they just going through another phase and they'll be back together next week? What do you think really happened behind closed doors? Is it done for good, or are they gonna spin the block and give it another try? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let it be known. Now let's get into the next messy situation, since we're already on the topic of GloRilla. Oh, while we're already on GloRilla.
I honestly think men is programmed to cheat. Like, I don't think they really be.
That's crazy.
They really don't be trying to hurt your feelings. Like, they really just can't help it. Like, I really think men can't help themselves with cheating. I really think they can love you and cheat, though.
Do you feel like there are no faithful men left?
I feel like in certain parts of the world it is.
But not in America?
I mean, I feel like it's some in America, not the one. I feel like the ones I like is none.
Whew! This girl's name stays in the mix. Recently, people been watching her like a hawk, not just because of her music, but because she's been surrounded by drama off the stage too. Fans have started noticing that GloRilla's been moving kinda slick lately. She's been spotted out and about rocking designer gifts that look real similar to the stuff Yo Gotti's been giving her. Some people are even saying she's been throwing subtle shots online. Maybe not directly at Angela, but definitely not denying anything either. You know how the internet is? One cryptic post, and now everyone's out here playing detective.
Bro, I'm saying we said you stay doing that shit. On my mom, you stay doing that.
Bro, you just had Chef B. You should have told your scary ass to say something on some food or something.
I feel cute with my bust down, red.
Dang yeah.
Like this damn drink.
He's still over here, too.
I'm stretching my neck. I ain't know about worrying about your
When you say you worry about me, we know you ain't worry about me.
Oh my God, I want to peel this so bad, get off live.
Y'all, album number 2 on the way. Hey, y'all, you know what I want to kind of preview so bad that I think I'm not supposed to?
Wait. Oh, yeah, please. Ooh, I don't know.
Come on. You know I'm gonna leave all your shit.
Okay, come on. That's all the one. Got it, I'm sorry.
Gotta go put the jump punishment.
You can't say like that on her. They gonna believe you.
Right, like, I hate celebrities.
What's wild is that GloRilla hasn't said a word about the breakup rumors between Gotti and Angela. Nothing. Not a single comment, not even a like on anything related to it. Which has people thinking, is she trying to lay low on purpose? Or is she staying silent because there's actually something going on? Some fans are even saying she's been getting a little too cozy around Gotti lately. Like behind the scenes footage, fan clips, and industry insiders all saying the same thing. It's giving something more. And honestly, if she is getting that extra attention from Gotti, it would explain a lot. The luxury treatment, the support, the shine, it's not something he gives just anybody. Now people are starting to wonder, was GloRilla just focused on her music, or was she playing the long game all along? Either way, her name is definitely ringing bells right now, and not just in the studio. Whatever's going on between her and Gotti, it's got folks talking heavy. Now, here's where things take a turn, because people are starting to connect dots that weren't so obvious before. See, GloRilla's rise to fame has been fast and flashy, and Yo Gotti's been right there every step of the way. He's not just pushing her music, he's investing in her like she's the star player on his team. But lately, folks been saying the way he looks at her, supports her, and celebrates her, it's got personal written all over it. Some insiders are even claiming that during Angela's time with Gotti, she felt pushed out the spotlight. Like every time she turned around, GloRilla was getting more attention, more energy, more love. And let's not act like Angela wasn't trying to play her part. She showed up for Gotti, stood beside him, kept it cute and classy. But in the end, it just wasn't enough to compete with the music empire he's building, especially when GloRilla's name is bringing in big checks. And here's something else. People been saying that Angela and GloRilla were never close. Like, not even cool on social media. No likes, no tags, no double taps, nothing. Which makes the whole situation even more awkward. It's giving tension. It's giving, I see you, but I don't mess with you. And if Angela felt like Gotti was picking sides, it probably made things way worse. Now everybody's looking at Gotti like, was this a slow fade or a silent switch up? Did he emotionally check out on Angela while pouring all his energy into GloRilla's career? Was he already halfway out the door while still playing house? So let's really talk about the pressure Angela was under during all this. Imagine being in a relationship where your man is constantly hyping up another woman, publicly, consistently, and with no shame. Angela's sitting front row watching GloRilla get luxury gifts, industry love, and non-stop attention, while she's over here feeling like she's playing background. That kind of situation wears on you fast. And insiders say Angela wasn't just hurt, she was embarrassed. Quietly embarrassed. She's not the type to blast stuff online, but behind the scenes, word is, she felt disrespected and overlooked. People in her circle allegedly told her to stick it out, that it was just business. But let's be real. When the business looks like flirty vibes and luxury drop-offs, what woman is gonna stay cool about that? Plus, this ain't just any woman. Angela Simmons has a name, a legacy, and her own brand to protect. Being tied to a man who's constantly caught up in rumors with his artist, that's not a good look. People were starting to whisper that she was getting played, like she was just there for show, while Gotti's heart and energy were somewhere else. And what's even messier, there were moments where Angela would post something, like a selfie, a quote, or a vibe check, and fans would instantly think it was a subliminal shot at GloRilla or Gotti. People started reading everything into her posts, trying to figure out if she was throwing shade or just tired of the nonsense. This breakup didn't come out of nowhere. It's been building up. Too many signs, too many shifts, and not enough respect. Angela might have kept it classy, but you can bet she saw everything, and from the looks of it, she finally decided to walk away before things got even messier. All right, let's switch gears real quick, because the internet's been buzzing with fresh rumors about GloRilla, and this time, it's all about her face. Yup, people are saying she may have gotten a nose job. It all started when she dropped 2 new pics on Twitter, and fans instantly clocked something different. Her nose? It's looking way more sculpted and lifted than before. Now let's break it down. Folks pulled up older pics of her, and yeah, her nose definitely looks changed. And just to add fuel to the fire, GloRilla went live not too long ago, and in that close-up, you could clearly see it.
He got some big sis. Nigga, don't nobody call me big sis. Alright? Full hope. Yeah, why they just say that?
What they being messy for?
Oh, what was somebody type?
You want everybody?
You laughing about this shit? I'm dead. Say this.
I said, I don't need no bitch around me with all them. I said 200 in an hour. I'm screaming out.
Wow. All right, guys. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Yeah, Lauren on her. They keep saying you. But yeah, I feel. Guys, yeah, make sure y'all get y'all for the motherfucking first annual Glow Bash. Fuck inaugural. First annual Glow Bash. Yeah, all right.
Her nostrils looked slimmer, the tip was more snatched, and the whole angle of her nose had that post-surgery polish to it. So, if we're being honest, it's giving she got it done. But hey, let's not act brand new. Getting work done in Hollywood is nothing out of the ordinary. Celebs are getting nose jobs left and right. It's like booking a hair appointment these days. The real issue isn't if she did it, it's how well it was done. Because we've all seen it go left. One wrong cut, and boom, your whole face is never the same again. So now the real question is, do you think GloRilla got a nose job? And if she did, do you like how it turned out? Be real. Does it look natural, or do you think it's obvious? Go ahead and sound off in the comments, because I need to know what you think. And don't forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so you don't miss the next tea, and share this with someone who's always in the know. Drop your opinions below, and I'll see you in the next one. It's always something brewing.